What's good, y'all? It's your boy Jamal from Those Clarks on top of it, David Dad Clark. And today, showing love the legend in hip hop, one and only Tupac Shakur. Rest in peace, brother. I was never really a big Tupac fan. I thought I had a favorite rapper back then. Then I realized that I liked all kinds of rappers, all different reasons, different styles, the way they talked or thought, Yeah, back then you was able to separate rappers, like their personalities, their styles was different. Everybody had their own style. Nowadays, all rappers, they all seem the same. Dress, rap, everything the same about them. Some of them. Some of them you could separate, but not too many of them. Anyway, back to Pac. We ain't want to be like Pac. We ain't want to be like Bishop and Juice. You know what I'm saying? That haircut, you know what I mean? That high top fade. I ain't never had a high top fade. But I always thought if I did, I wanted to be just like Bishop's high top. Him and Nino Brown from New Jack City had the best high top fade and hood cinemas back in the day. Like the hip hop cinemas. Kid and Play, but Tupac and, for the bad guys, the villains. Him and Nino Brown and Bishop and Juice. But yeah, when Tupac Resurrection came out, I think I rented that movie or whatever more than once. I watched that over and over. It was interesting watching how he grew up. You know what I mean? Researching some of his poetry. That's what I liked about him, because he wrote poetry, and I wrote poetry back then too. And raps. He's not who inspired me to do poetry, but I found that interesting. Poetry and rap, basically the same thing, lyricists, but poetry, it's deep. And I liked, I found his poem to Jada pretty cool, because them two went to school together, and they was like, best friends back then. They grew up together, homies. Tupac, I liked a lot of his films, besides Juice, Gridlock. What the fuck is that movie? Bullet, when he had the eye patch on. He was a bad guy in there. He plays a good bad guy. Poetic Justice with Janet Jackson. He did his thing in as Lucky. You know what I'm saying? Above the Rim. What was his name? I forgot his name on there. But anyway, Ambitious as a Rider is one of the tracks I listen to the most of his. Like, I even wrote a freestyle to that a long time ago. I don't have it no more, but that's one of my favorite Tupac joints. If I had to choose out of his songs that I like, Ambition as a Rider, I like that beat, and went tough, man. His lyrics, his bars in there, he really went hard on that song. I truly think Tupac was a visionary. He in my belief, I believe that he wanted to really bring people together, besides how he, acted with Death Row or whatever, Wild, and, Pac is Pac, I don't know, I never knew the guy, I never got to meet him. That would have been kind of cool. But one picture, and I found interesting that when I had the book of Tupac Resurrection too. I bought it from the store. They're selling. I forget what store I got it from, but they had the book from the motion picture, from the movie, and all the images and everything that was in the movie was in the book. His poems, he had a photo in there of him when he was younger, and he was standing with Flavor Flav, and from what I was looking, it looked like he just met. He wasn't even famous yet, or maybe he was. I don't know if he was or not yet, but he was standing with Flavor Flav. It looked like he was getting an autograph from him. Something I could have did back then, because when I was 7 or 8 years old, I met Flavor Flav. My brother brought him. I was in the Bronx. He brought him inside our apartment. Long story short, he had a cracked clock. I was like, hey, Flavor Flav. I was like, got close. I was like, yo, that's Flavor Flav. That's Flavor Flav. But, I find that interesting. Me and Pac rapped. We did poetry, all about peace and love, difference I ain't never, God forbid, I don't want to get shot. He's been shot. But, I'm still here. He's not. Rest in peace. Some people think he may still be alive. Some people say he's on an island somewhere just kicking back. He might even be a spy. Who knows? I don't fucking know. I just like the man music, man. That's it. You remember the boots that Bishop had in Juice? The boots that Bishop had in Juice. I seen somebody with those at a store. I think it was a Walmart. And I stopped. I was like, yo, ain't those the Bishop joints? He's like, what? Yeah, these the ones. There's a dude from Baltimore. That's another interesting thing. Tupac lived in Baltimore, and this dude that had I call him the Bishop boots from the movie Juice. I think Tim's, the tall joints. He was from Baltimore. He was like, yeah, these the joints that he had on Juice. I'd buy those joints. I don't know. I'd buy them if I had to. He paid like 80 or some 800. I don't know how much he paid for them. He paid a lot of money for them shits, But I don't know, whatever. But he had the whole, Tupac had the whole jean outfit, and I found that scene pretty cool. It starts from the boots and walking. It shows him, it goes up his goes up to his face, and you hear Rodamez, his enemy. He's like, yo, Bishop. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yo, Bishop. You hear the hip hop music playing in the background. He's like, what you want? Your ass, punk. And he had such, his attitude in that movie was that was one of my favorite characters out of all Tupac's movies. And to this day, he could have been like, still doing the acting thing / rap. You don't see too much rap. You see rappers doing that nowadays, but not too many. Like Tupac he probably would have been still doing acting and rapping, man. It's hard to transition from rap to acting and be good at it. Tupac actually delivered. His videos are deep, man. Like I could name what. Alright, I'm just gonna name. I like all his videos, but I'm gonna name 3 of my favorite Tupac videos. There's one with him called Smile with Scarface. That one's dope. I'm gonna name 3. That one, I like Brenda's Got a Baby. And a third Tupac favorite video, what you gonna do for love? You try everything you. It's like animated, It's like a cartoon in a video. So I thought that video was dope. And that's the 3. What's your favorite Tupac song? What's your favorite Tupac video? What's your favorite Tupac moment? The man has made history. People all over the world love this man. They're big fans of this dude, man. I find that cool, man. when you could touch people from all around the world. He was like hip hop version of Michael Jackson, because Michael Jackson went out there, people imitated Michael Jackson. They loved Michael Jackson, touch him and faint, women passing out for Mike. I'm sure they was probably doing that for Tupac too. They probably was doing that for Tupac too. Who knows? But yeah, man, he did his thing, man. And if he was here in the industry today, a lot of people, oh, if Pac was here, yeah, who knows? We don't know. What shit? Music done evolved, man. The music industry is very, very different from back then. Music has to evolve. You have to have different taste in music. And the man, he respects all artists. You know, he liked all other, artists. You know, he respected all walks of life. You know, and all I gotta say now is, let the man rest. It's good to, jam to his music. Hey, he's gone, but he'll never be forgotten. But, if he's really gone, you gotta let that man rest. You know what I mean? I'll say, Tupac versus, if he's not alive, he's not alive to be, And the movie All Eyes on Me, I got that on DVD. I watched it like once. A dude that portrayed Tupac in the movie, he did a good job. He looked like Tupac, but I don't know. It wasn't all that great. The script, the story, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it was written the right way. When biopics, they don't always put everything that, not the whole movie is going to be the truth. They're going to throw some in there to make the crowd go, oh shit, I can't believe he did that. You know what I mean? And we're going to talk about other biopics too, but today we're talking about Tupac. Rest in peace, brother. I will continue jamming onto your music.